what do we do if you have some counties? So you have a land record here, and you're looking for acreage. Let me look at an account here that I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. For a particular, let's say for this prospect here, I have an county record and I want to come in here and I want to find the acreage. I want to find how many acres is this property, and the county records, when I went in the county records, they did not show me the acreage. There are some counties that don't have that listed. So how do I find the acreage of a parcel if all I have, let's say, is the map from the actual county? Here's an example of what I would do. Okay. Hopefully this will clear this up, and then I'll put the article out there and you'll be able to search and find the article. So if I were in a county GIS system, which stands for Geological Information System, we're basically looking at the map of the county, Geographical Information System. And if I had just a picture of the actual parcel in the county, how would I actually find the acreage size if it was not given to me in the county? Understand all county maps are different. Most of them, let's see, most of them have some kind of searching capability where you can put either in the physical address or a PIN number. In this particular instance, we can put in an actual address of the parcel. Okay, we'll see, and we hit search. Okay, so it brings us up at least the name of the person, and we're now able to see the exact parcel. But the main idea here is, even though I can see the parcel, all right, I still don't know how big this parcel is. I have no way of determining the size of my parcel. So all I have here are cross streets where I can identify the parcel. I may know the city it's in, but again, I don't know the size of this parcel. So what do you do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Google Maps, since I know I have some cross streets here. I'm going to go into Google Maps. And again, this will be in a step-by-step, so you can recall these steps anytime. And I'm going to pull up my cross streets. There's 3rd Street and East McNeil. All right. So you notice, one of the first things I want to do, I want to confirm that this parcel, and this is the section, this is the town it's in. So you want to make sure when you look under at your GIS that it looks exactly the same. So I know it's the second parcel on, and it's near the cross street of 3rd Street, South 3rd Street, and East McNeil. So I see, all right, I see 3rd Street and East McNeil right here. So I already know from the shape of my parcel that this is it, right? So I'll make this big enough for you to see. So what I'm doing with my cursor here, I'm putting my cursor on one of the corners, and I'm right-clicking on that cursor. So, and this is actually the parcel we want here. So left-click, and this menu comes up, and this again is in Google Maps. And so I'm going to come down here to measure distance. And once I select measure distance, I left-click on that corner, and then I come to the next corner. I left-click again. That's going to draw me a line. And then I'm going to come to the next corner, and I'm going to left-click again. It's going to draw me another line. And all I'm doing is drawing the outline of this parcel. But as you can see, it's giving me a total distance down here, down the bottom. Finally, when I click on my last, and I've made my entire outline of that parcel, it gives me a total area in square footage, right? It says this is 13,199.40 square feet. So I'm gonna copy that, 13,199 square feet. I come back into my investment dominator, right? I'm gonna find this particular record, and I'm gonna put that square footage. All I'm gonna do is copy that right into the square footage area. Now, you notice my acreage hasn't displayed over here yet. All I do is I hit the enter key, enter, or I can update the record, either one. It'll do the same thing. And as I scroll back down, you see investment dominator tells me that's the size of my acreage is 0.30. So that's the best way to always determine your square footage. Not only your square footage, but the best way, once you have your square footage, to see what size acreage that is. Actually the size of an acre is really a little over 43,000. I think 43,360 square feet, something like that. So when you have the square footage, you can always, with investment dominator, get back to the acreage. Now, unfortunately, right now, if you have the acreage, we can't calculate square feet, but you can always calculate their square footage. So those of you that may have only the picture of your parcel, and you can then come into Google Maps and do your measure distance and get your total area, and then take it back into investment dominator, right, into the record, and you'll calculate it. So that is how we find the acreage of those parcels that we do not have acreage sizes